starting a little bit late, but that's par usual for when we get a new stream started. There we go. Now I can hear myself. There we go. Headphones. All right. Well, welcome to Victor Plays Ace Academy. I am the eponymous Victor, and I cannot wait to get this thing going. Let me tell you. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Well. Well, let's see. A little bit of a. Let's see what's going on here in the dashboard. Oh, okay. Everything's going pretty all right, all things considered. Let's mute that. Okay. Well, let us see what is for the chooching here going on here. Well, then 360p. That should be a lot better quality than that. Yeah, you guys seeing this? You guys seeing better quality than this? I'm hoping. Huh. This is a public view. How's that going? Ooh, mute that. Normal. Oh, cool. It does go all the way up to 720p. That's great. Okay. So we are going to refresh the page so we don't keep eating up bandwidth on that side. And let's see what we've got here. Let's see here. We're gonna get out of the settings menu first and foremost. So what type of game? This is Bestroy 054 asks. This is apparently a visual novel. Not quite sure. I mean, well, it's sort of an RPG kind of thing, but not like a Zelda RPG thing. It's a visual novel. It's a role-playing game. Look at that. It's very interesting. Well, sort of. Anywho. We did the first episode last week, and it was fun. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a gap here in the middle of our thing, our feed, the bottom corner. We're gonna figure out what to put in there at some point. But before we start, it is very important for us to do some housekeeping. Yay! And by housekeeping, I mean taking care of some of the wonderful things that we do at the beginning of the show to say thank you to the wonderful people who are helping make this show possible. So, in no particular order, thank you to Kate Mac. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. No particular order, we have Kate Macross, Edgewood Blake 83, The Geek Nights Podcast, Rochelle Mantanona, Mike Hudson, Brendan Brothers, Justin Chapman, Cold Guy, Pinup Citizen, George Davidson, and Ethan Fryer for all kicking in some cash every month to help make the shows we make on this channel possible. Thank you very much to them. Without them, well, I don't know what I'd do. So thank you very much to them. All right, now that that's out of the way, not that it's ever a horrific inconvenience or anything like that, it is time. You know, there's a lot of people to put in that space, but you know what? I'm kind of tacitly removing this corner space for the VIP chat. This is for when my friends want to start commenting on it. They can get a faster feed. There's approximately a 20-second delay between when I physically do something in real life and when you guys see it. So the chat, like for example, that Beast Destroy 054 is chatting in right now, has got a little bit of a delay in it. And so for my friends to make the snarky comments that they love making, I want to get them a quicker feed, and I can do that so they can get a faster live chat thing going on in here. All right. So with that, let us begin with the gamification, the game modulating. It's game modulating itself. Here we go. Oh no! Wait! No! Yeah. No, we're gonna. No, I don't want to overwrite my save. What the hell? No. Load. We're gonna load this. May 24th. Yeah, that's a week ago. All right, here we go. Yes, I want to load. Here we go. We're back to where we left off. Okay. So the protagonist for this game is Barry G. Guy. The G in his name stands for garden. So Barry G. Guy. Barry, who we just had who just escaped Undertale, is now in this Ace Academy. So we're gonna see how he does on his second day at Ace Academy. Here we go. The sun shines through my curtains and across my face. Ooh. I try to keep my eyes shut and turn over in my bed, trying to force myself back asleep. But the more I try to return to sleep, the more awake I become. Oh man, isn't it always just? What time is it? Adventure time. No? Okay. My clock flashes 6:30. I still have another half an hour before my alarm goes off. I should get back to sleep. Yeah, it's not going to happen. I curl deeper into my blankets, but soon get bored. The only time I ever naturally wake up this early is when I have jet lag. Does he travel that much? I'm not sure if this is a blessing or a curse. I may as well get ready. I quickly change into my uniform and head downstairs. Ooh, bit of sound effecting going on there. That's rather nice. To an empty kitchen. It's weird being the first one up. Usually Nikki is doing her thing in the kitchen. I'll catch up on some reading while I wait for her. She should be up soon anyway. I pull up the news app on my phone. Well, you're on my channel, so it's pretty much always Victor time. I pull up the news app on my phone. The front page doesn't have anything too interesting. I spot an article on the Aludan Enterprises. Aludian Enterprises has officially announced their intentions to sponsor an up-and-coming team in the coming War Games. War Games, you say. The rapidly expanding R&D company is getting a lot of attention in the field of Sino Robotics? Sino Robotics? Is that what it is? John Cena Robotics? Sino Robotics. I'm going to say that's is that an O? It looks like an O. Okay. See, this font is very weird. Doesn't help that I've got my screen huge too. Let's see if I can... The window tiny. Let's see if I expand this if anything bad happens. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wah. Minimize that. Hey. Hey, Aaron. Oh, cool. Love Live event. Sweet. Oh wow, that just died. Hold on. I'm gonna shrink that up in here. We're trying a new streaming setup. It's probably garbage. Oh, look what happened here. And we're kind of making adjustments on the fly. Making adjustments on the fly. Yeah. It's a beautiful day to stream some game. Adjusting window sizes on the fly. Come on now. Anywho. Tap it, tap, tap goes Aaron. Tap it, tap, tap. Anywho, let's see. The rapidly expanding R&D company is getting a lot of attention in the field of Sino Robotics. Am I way too quiet? Good God. Thanks, Churbs. Can always count on you. All right, check. Chirp, how am I sounding here? This is probably like a 20-second delay. Okay, cranking up the volume. Yeah. How am I doing? Check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Turn down your volume. Check 1 2. Da. Hey! How am I sounding? Am I doing okay? I don't know how I'm doing! I just got a hell of a lot louder. This is the great thing about having. I see. I tried doing a level check, but something must be weird with the headphones. All right, I'm good. Great. All right. Maybe a touch hot. Yeah, bring it down some. There we go. When will YouTube make its own streaming software? Anywho. Chia. Oh yeah, wow, there's like a minute delay? Dang, son. Reload the chat window. Patience, man. Patience. Oh, cool. We can get the VIP window working. This is great. We're gonna get we're doing live adjustments. Here we go. Let's add the VIP window. I can toss Erin in here if she wants. Erin, let me know if you want to be chucked into the VIP window. Seems to work a little bit faster than the than the actual chat window. Oh, it's incredible. Oh my god, that's god awful. Well, you know, it's a work in progress, folks. It's a work in progress. What's going on here? What happened? Something oh, what? What is this? I don't understand what's happened there. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You can't read what Chirba just said. Hang on. Let's see. Display capture. And there's the other window. Oh, it won't let me do two at once? Oh, snap. Hold on. Gotta do something about this over here. Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong. Yeah. Goodness gracious, hang on. Get some filters going on. This is horrible. That's what this is. This is amateur hour. Getting that? That's amateur hour. Gotta crop this in. The good thing is, you know, you do it once, and then you never have to worry about it again. Oh my god. You're getting some good music in here. Oh, that's good enough. And then from the top. Vote now. Ah, perfect. We're professionals at amateur hour. That's it. That's exactly it, Churbs. That's exactly it. Boom. And now we can have a nice little VIP box. I'm gonna move you guys over there. And then drag it out there. There we go. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's something. Let me... Now, one more thing. Oh no, there's a video call now. What happened? Oh, that was a terrible idea. Why did I move that window? Yes, allow it to use this and that, and I'm gonna mute this. And for the love of God, that's annoying. Holy crap. We're gonna stop that right now. Mute. There we go. You call it to do that. No, the VIP, yeah, the VIP window is Hangouts. That's what it is. No one answered the call. Sad. Oh, hey, hang on. Schwoink. Bring that in. Yeah, no, this is a wreck. And that's fine. You know, we like it this way. God damn it. Whoa. Yeah, that'll do. And then top. There we go. Perfecto. Yeah, it errored out. Alright, well, you know what? We got the... What happened to the live chat? Where'd that go? Ah, god damn it. You know what? We're not gonna screw around with this anymore. You know why? Because it's causing trouble. There we go. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll throw you in a Hangouts window, Aaron. Hang on. Jesus Christ. It's a good thing all of my YouTube viewers are kind of insane for watching this. I mean, I love you all, but for Christ's sake, I have no idea why you watch this. Ah, there we go. There we go. God damn it. Let's add. Let's see if we can add peeps in here. Let's see. I don't know how to add people into this thing. This is... Alright, alright. New group! Perfect. Alright. Alright. Get some Chiba. And... I feel like I should move this over here and make sure it's like... God! There we go. Move that over there. And... Aaron. Perfect. And Jared, in case he wants in. Boop. Alright, now. God. Let's see how this works. Wonk. There we go. That should pop it up for everyone. Da 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 da. Now let's see if I can't cause a little trouble. Tap a tap a tap. And alright. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Wonk. Okay, so I've muted you guys, so you can't hear me. Let's see if I can do a screen share. Screen share! Alright, now I bring this up. That should do this monitor. Okay. Cool. So, alright. VIPs. You answer in chat because I won't be able to hear you. Can you see the game window? Okay. Now we have some mildly more real-time chatting going on in here. I'll bring this down over here so it doesn't get in the way. Perfect. All right. As we were, high-speed quips indeed. All right. Let's see, where were we? All right. We're after all those technical adjustments, gonna partake in a beverage. Ah, perfect. Let's see, where were we? All right. Much of their success can be attributed to CEO Donnie Roos. Can we get a picture in here or something? CEO Donnie Roos, who was a top graduate in the pilot program at Ace Academy and a visionary when it comes to modern and functional designs for gear. I really feel like that should be pluralized. Roos. I should turn the vibration off on my phone, otherwise it's gonna go buzz buzz every time Sherba makes a quip. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Ding dong. Let's see. I don't think I've heard of these guys before. Yeah, still capitalizing gear. I don't think I've heard of these guys before. Must be a local company who hasn't quite expanded to the States yet. Yeah. I used to have a test pattern. Must be a local company who hasn't quite expanded to the States yet. Sounds like they're making a name for themselves, though. The time on my phone reads 6:57. I listen for any signs of life upstairs, but the house is still. You know what would really be butts? If you slept through the entire day and ended up waking, yeah, across the continent. If he ended up waking up at 6:57 p.m. and he just completely missed school that day. It's happened to me before. I better grab something to eat before... Wait, did they use the growl sound effect? They did. I better grab something to eat before I need to go. Doesn't seem like Nikki's coming down anytime soon. Ah, my phone flashes to the next article. A headline on Dashu? Dashu? I don't know what that says. Wow, that should be good. I push the button shaped like a film projector on the bottom of the page, and the text projects on the nearest surface. I then place my phone in the dock on the table so the text shines on the kitchen table. I grab a couple of slices of bread and stick them in the toaster. As I wait for my toast to finish, I sit at the table and read the article. I know. Well, what can I tell you, Churbs? You know, transcontinental internet, whatever. This game really needs a lesson in show don't tell. Kaneko Dishitaro, CEO of Dashu, made an unscheduled appearance at the memorial service yesterday for Yudai Misaki. A year ago, the community was shocked by the unexpected death of Ace Academy's most promising pilot. Jeez, I hope there's not a pattern of that. The family was honored that the mighty mogul took the time to show his respects to their son, and concurrently postponed the unveiling of Dashu's new line of energy drinks. What? The introduction has been rescheduled to take place next week. Hold on. So an energy drink company showed up at the memorial service for a kid who died piloting a mech. And the family was honored that he took the time to show up?
What are you reading?
That name is so funny to me, Nicky Guy. Yeah, maybe not a good look, marketing guys. Yeah, that was my sort of thoughts on the subject as well. How can your feet make no sound? Nothing. That's not the Red Bull. We'll show it to you if you die. How can your feet make no sound? Let's see here. All right. What do you guys reckon? Let's go with yeah. I jump in surprise and nearly fall off my chair as I try to turn towards her. She looks at me strangely.
Jeez, what's your problem?
What's your problem? You scared me.
Why? Were you looking at hentai or something?
Why is that the automatic assumption? What is wrong with this game? What? No, of course not. She laughs at my horrified expression and walks past me. Yeah, there's no yes button.
I know. You're reading the news. I can see it on the table. Boring. You know that makes you officially old, right? Only old people read the news for fun.
What? Is it so wrong to be an informed member of a society, particularly if you just moved there? I don't think it's too big of a stretch to want to catch up on what's going on in the world. Maybe I am old. Anywho. He says as a journalist. Nikki glances at my toast, which had popped up while we were talking.
Your toast is burned.
What? What kind of, space future is this? What, seriously? Space future and it burns the toast still. I leap out of my chair and stand beside it. Really? It's not burned. She flips it over to reveal a dark side of charcoal. Furthermore, what toaster doesn't toast both sides equally? Like, did he accidentally hit the bagel button? Yeah, that's exactly. Oh.
You're so hopeless. How did you survive in college without me?
I'm sorry? Hold on. So, this is college? Or... I don't understand. Is this... How old is the main character? And how old is she? Are they both in college? Is that what's going on? Are they both in college? And if so, what kind of college makes a person wear... What kind of college do people wear school uniforms? I mean, every anime I've ever seen, if they're talking about college students, they just wear whatever. What is this? Okay. I ate in the cafeteria.
That explains it.
She throws away the toast and pulls out 2 yogurts from the fridge. Really? Huh. Oh, some toaster facts from Aaron.
Well, since you botched breakfast, we'll have to make do with a quick snack if you don't want to be late.
Now, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I accept the yogurt she hands me, and we both finish them in record time. How long does it take to eat yogurt? Then we grab our things and head out the door.
Are you able to give me a ride today? The bus yesterday was so crowded.
Oh, ho, ho. Hold on a second. Yesterday, she was all like, no, I don't want to ride the bus. I don't want to ride the bus. Oh, I gotta go and I can't want to show up if I... Now that she had to suffer a crowded bus, she's like, oh, can you give me a ride today? Sorry, Nikki, I'm not taking my bike today. I don't have a parking pass yet.
Oh. How long will it take before you get one?
Not sure, but hopefully soon.
Well, for the sake of your sanity, I hope it's not too long.
I gotta do something about this music. It's crowding out the dialogue. There we go. There we go. I really must say this. I do appreciate the individual volume sliders for the different aspects. I'm really glad they did that. Okay. Thanks, I think. They couldn't give her a laugh bit of sound effect either.
I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, see ya. She waves and heads for her bus stop while I head for mine. Yeah, a titter. Yeah, she needs a little... or whatever. At least it's a nice day to be waiting for the bus. The stop's a bit crowded. I lean up against the shelter as I wait. Really? The stop is crowded? The bus squeals to a halt in front of me only a few minutes after my arrival. I follow the other passengers on, scan my ID, and search the rows for a free seat. Thankfully, there is plenty. I settled into the first seat I find and grumble as a large man sits down next to me, crushing me against the window. I can already imagine how enjoyable this ride will be. Luckily, it isn't a long ride, and I'm at school before I can complain too much. Thank goodness. I pull up the schedule on my phone and check my first class. Gear Arsenal 201. Oh, I see you already completed 101. The building isn't too far away either. I soon reach the building. Was that really necessary? Couldn't you just said, the class, I got to my class, and the class is about half the size of the lecture hall for my Piling 101 class. Though you wouldn't notice, because it's literally the same graphic. For some reason, this is a comfort for me. Probably because it reminds me of the class sizes at CINY. Combat Institute of New York? I take a seat near the back of the room just as the professor enters.
Good morning, class. Welcome to Gear Arsenal 201. I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the same welcome spiel, so I won't even bother with it. Instead, we're going to drive straight into the material.
You know, I gotta say, I always loved it when college professors would do that, and it never really started doing that for me on, you know, or at least they never really started doing that in the classes that I took until you start getting into the higher level classes, like, let's see, what was a really good one? Corporate instructional media. My corporate instructional media, and my ratings class. Those two professors just did not do any of that welcome, you know, let's introduce ourselves. That's what you do in like freshman level classes. Anywho. Yes. Seno Robotics Institute. Oh, that's right. Seno Robotics Institute. There you go. I have not played many visual novels. I've played like, let's see, Monstergle Quest. There was the one, I technically played the one that I was on the team making it, but that wasn't good. Played a Love Hina one once. So maybe at most like 3. At most. Not counting this. I haven't played many visual novels. Anywho.
Question.
Oh wait, no. I did actually, I played a bunch of really tiny itty bitty ones. Tiny itty bitty ones that were built on the Ren'Py engine because I wanted to see what, you know, what the engine could do. Let's see. Yeah, I got a visual. I used the Ren'Py novel once to make a resume for me. An interactive resume. It actually worked out pretty well. Anyways, let's see. Question. Who can name one of the leading companies in gear weapon manufacturing? Oh boy, this is going to be a question. I can tell by the way it's set it up that this is going to be a question. We're going to have to recall information we read previously. All right, here we go. So, yep, told you. Paragon Weaponry, Dashu, Aludon, Paragon Weaponry. Why is that covered in, why is that in green? I'm going to go with Aludian Enterprises. Here we go.
Not quite. While Aludian Enterprises certainly
Ah!
media, they are by no
Damn
means
it.
a leading company. An example of an
Whoops.
industry veteran would be Paragon Weaponry.
There you go.
Their recent area of study has shown that
Got wrecked, yeah. That's it. Goes into the details of Paragon Weaponry's R&D and the future of beam weaponry for the remainder of... We got beam weapons? Cool. Yeah, you know, Aaron, you make a good point. I mean, maybe my inexperience with visual novels is, you know, something that's fairly standard for, you know, for them. Yeah. But like at the same time, when I look at it, when I think of a visual novel, I'm like kind of, in a way, I'm basically comparing it to comic books. Because if I were to take two mediums and put them side by side as to what, you know, what they could be and what, you know, as comparison, visual novels and comic books are kind of like in there. They sell crowd fill images to layer in. Screen tone for clicky books. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Like that's kind of what I'm comparing it to. And comic books can be really tight. And I really enjoy tight narratives. I kind of went into this a while ago when I did an episode of Steven Universe about I believe it was Mr. Greg. and I was complaining about musicals because they're not real, because the problem with musicals is they're not really dense. They take every idea and stretch it out. And I really enjoy tightly written and tightly presented narratives because it's not, you know, it feels like it's not wasting my time, I think. Anywho, let's continue on through this. All right, class is over, probably.
That's all the time we have for today. You'll find this week's readings and assignments on your web link. Have a good day.
I wonder if we will ever see the web link. Students scramble to collect their things before hurrying out of the room. This class has inspired me to go have a proper look at my gear. What do you mean go have a proper look at it? Didn't you say you built it? Like, constantly working on it? What do you mean you haven't had a proper look at it? Do you mean like after the transit? Alright, let's go take a look. I take the path through the pilot's lounge and follow the tunnels until I reach my gear. I don't hate all musicals. I like 1776, they take their time and they take their time with things, but it's really entertaining to me, and I couldn't really tell you why, but it is. Let's see here. There it is, looking slick. Pulling down the ladder beside my docking station, I climb up to the top, which is about level with the chest section of my robot. I unlock the chest cavity. With a mechanical roar, it splits open in separating panels, revealing a lowered seat. Lowered seat? Does it mean like a bucket seat? Ooh. I easily hop into the seat and breathe in the comforting scent of metal and plastic. It faintly reminds me of new car smell. I don't think it would have keys. Once I'm settled, I trigger the closing sequence. As the chest panels return, my seat scoops me further into my gear until I'm nestled in the darkness of the cockpit. There's a sentence. Nestled in the darkness of the cockpit. Sounds like a completely different game. Anywho. Yeah, Pacific Rim theme. Oh, cool. They did a little, like, initializing change. This, I have a feeling that it's inside the gear that where they put a lot of their art time. It's got 2 joysticks. Oh, it's mirrored as well. Wait, is this mirrored? No, they're different. Okay. Like, let's do some UI inspection. There is this really big keyboard over here. 2 tiny screens. 6 buttons over here. A shit ton of buttons. Although, why would you want to put buttons up there? Because if you're, like, sitting in your seat, you don't really want to reach up to hit those buttons. There's a lot of them over there. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, maybe they are telltales. That's something they could be. Although I feel like these are definitely knobs and not dials. The bright glow of the panels illuminate the interior until there isn't a trace of shadow left. Poor Shadow. Statistics blink all around me in a series of... Yeah, maybe. Statistics blink around me in a series of rapid numbers and diagrams. Yep, this is where the art... sequencing complete. This is where the art budget went, guys. Alright, let's see here. Okay, yeah, targeting. That's good. I don't know what those say. That's probably garbage. Doesn't say anything. Ammo. Ammo or heat, maybe. There you go. According to the GPS and census data. Why is it named Eagle? They really should have given the option to name it. And it looks like you were right, sure, but those look like tally lights. Eagle! The familiar voice of my gear feels like a warm welcome from an old friend. Eagle, please run a comprehensive check.
System in progress.
Nothing to do now but wait. The lights along my display pulse with changing colors as the check progresses. It flows through warm colors. Aha. What? Hold on, I'm waiting. Stop! Wait a minute! Yeah, the thing is in maintenance. That's what the sign outside of it said. Yeah, I know. It seems kind of ridiculous that it has ammo in it. Or rather that it's primed to fire? I don't know. I don't know.
All system functions normal.
Constant vigilance. Alright. Let's see here.
Unknown docking station detected.
Yes. Register the current dock as home station.
Completed.
Excellent, Eagle. Now, select your targets.
Recommendation. Please update system calibration configuration.
Well, you should do that when you're, moving around. Oh, wait, hold on. Was that it telling us to save, or did I just do the right click on the right place? This is recommended all the time. Whenever we change locations, Eagle will request a recalibration of the system. Even the slightest difference in air pressure can trigger an inaccuracy. I wonder why. At least the process is easy. All I have to do is make sure I correctly follow sequential number or a sequential follow sequential number order. All I have to do is make sure I correctly follow sequential number order. So Eagle can choose the necessary I detect a typo. All I have to do is make sure I follow I correctly follow a sequential number order so Eagle can achieve the necessary internal calculations. All right, start up the process.
Calibration sequence initiating.
Give it a few minutes as Eagle automatically adjusts itself. I thought I had to follow a number sequence.
Calibration successful.
What happened to the number sequence? Perfect. Apparently. Everything seems to be in order. Up. Oh, okay, good. It shut off on purpose. Great. There we go. Hear the faint click of them locking. Apparently maintenance is still in process, though. And that's a restricted area. I don't remember that, but hey, why not? As I turn towards the elevator, I spot Sho waving at me. Yeah, me too. I would be really nervous if that happened. Like, I would want the transparent view of the panels to stay on until I'm out of it, and then it will just shut off on its own. Like, that's what I would want. Or maybe like an external shutdown button or something. I don't know. Yeah, no one's gonna hear you. If you get locked in there, you can't get out, you dead.
Mr. Broseph!
Broseph? God, that is just so annoying. Okay. I feel like the volume on this guy isn't enough. Let me see what I can do about that. Mr. Broseph! Alright, that should bring his volume up a pinch. Yeah, Point Man and Stand Man are working on my gear. Well, you know, tis the way of the sea. Alright then, here we go. Hey, how's it going?
Good. Is this your go-to hangout place? This is the second time I've run into you here.
Well, you know, my gear is here, so, you know, it's good to check up on it. Although I guess it's starting to be. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd pay a visit to my gear. It helps when I keep her company for a bit. Keeps her spirits up.
Okay. That's why I only go for male gear. Her, you mean a girl? Inanimate objects don't have genders. I am torn on this. See, on the one hand, I totally understand the naming convention of cars and ships to be female. I get that. On the other hand, it's kind of weird that he's taking it so seriously. I don't know. Never a riddle if you go for the middle. I feel like this option is too weird. This option is too cold. Yeah, I think I might end up going with the middle on this one. Actually, it looks like Aaron is about to say something. Haha. Tip, tip, tip. Oh, choices. Take this opportunity to have another drink. Never tell a German that about gendered nouns. I'm gonna go with the middle because that's probably about as close to my actual response is gonna be. This guy, I'm not gonna be that guy. Only go for male gear. How can you even say that? Anyways, her. You mean a girl? Is there a girl you're keeping captive in your gear? Oh, that's perfect. That's the best thing. Oh, that's great. Show laughs.
If only.
What?
Unfortunately, no girl ever goes near my gear.
Hold on. Did he say if only to the possibility of a girl being held captive in his gear? Okay then. Well, with if you keep saying stuff like that, it's any wonder why girls don't go near your gear. Anywho, he sighs wistfully while I try very hard to keep a straight face. Ugh. I'm so sorry, I think.
Me too. So, what were you doing here?
Yeah, just running through some checks, making sure everything's working fine, you know.
And does it?
Well, the auto-targeting scanner's a little out of whack, but you know, it just needed to be calibrated. Yeah, but it's fine, yeah. Side-eye show for like 100 miles. He glances curiously at my gear.
How about a simulator match?
A simulator match? Bet you try that all the time. Gajillion rounds of ammo. Yeah, nice to get a feel of how things are done at Ace. Sure.
We can both use the basic robot program. That way, all accessories and weapons will be the same, and it'll be based on skill alone.
What? Shit, no. No. Let's do it with my gear. Clearly, I've made some awesome customizations. I mean, half of the race is, you know, it's not just the pilot, it's the car as well. You know, you couldn't put Lewis Hamilton in a Ferrari car and expect him to drive as well as those, you know, great Mercedes. Anyways, Formula One for those who don't know. May the best man win. So back in the thing I go. He grins and races down in the opposite direction. I see him pause by a green gear before... From now on, I'm going to shout it. See him pause by a green gear before I get back into my own. Oh, here we go. Back in. Seat's still warm. Once I'm settled in the cockpit, I switch on the open network configuration. Oh man, networking. Whoa. Maybe they have like Xbox Live or something. Good God. A NAT. Yes, vital for gaming. Immediately, a request from Show comes in, and I accept. After we're connected, we boot up our virtual training simulation program.
Oh, very fancy. I haven't seen an American-style gear up close before.
You still haven't. We're both using the basic gear profile. Remember? No differences? How come you have little wingadings? What the? Why do you have wingdings? And why does your gear have... well, never mind. Let's not get into that. Anyways. I experiment with my gear controls and watch and amuse it as it makes the same movements within the simulator. Yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking. It's been like sneezing distance to the gear. You know, what do you mean up close? Simulators are freakishly accurate at emulating the real thing, but it still can't quite replicate the feeling of live matches. Yeah, it's probably true, you know, the whole thing about inertia and movement. You can't feel every impact or even the slightest shift in motion within a VTS. Yup. Yeah, that other dude did die in a live match.
As you can see, both of us are kitted with the same standard equipment. You have your energy shield for blocking, thrusters for movement, a ranged weapon, and a close combat weapon.
Boy, I hope the combat mechanic in this isn't like a shoot 'em up, because I think we saw from the Undertale thing is that that's not working. Yeah, Aaron. I know you really love those broad shoulders on the American one, I guess. God, look at it. It's like he's got like saber arm guard things on his arms. Jesus, that's kind of weird. Anywho. I evaluate my gear and find all the components he mentioned. Any particular reason why we aren't playing from our personal arsenal? Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
This will level the playing field. We'll have to win by skill alone.
Okay, but what if part of the skill comes from, you know, making configurations? Like, I'm not the best driver in Dirt 3, for example. You know, let's put it this way. Churba is probably a better driver in Dirt 3 than I am, but I go and configure, like, the suspension and the differential and stuff in Dirt 3, and he doesn't. So, like, I don't know, man. Yeah, of course you are. Churba's a better driver in actual Dirt than I am, too. But that's what I'm saying. What reference? What reference? Wingaling drag? I don't know what that is. Oh, wait a minute. Trogdor! Is that what you're talking about? There you go. There was a bad dragon. Anywho. Trying to see what I'm made of? Show just grins. How can you tell?
Remember, you have to use the right tool at the right time. There's usually more than one right move you can make, but you have to think fast.
Alright, thanks. This isn't my first time. Let's get on with it. Let's go with this isn't my first time. I'm no stranger. Oh, that's just... Oh. I'm gonna read this verbatim here. I'm no stranger to penetrating a gear with my beam blade. Let that one sort of sit there for a sec. Anywho. Show snorts out a laugh. Oh, goody. I'm hoping that's it. It was a mech, or maybe he was a dragon mech. Well, maybe he was just a dragon, but he was still a tractor.
I hope you soften him up first with some shots.
That's phrasing.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
Alright. My hands naturally fall into place as I grip the controls. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face as my heart beats faster in anticipation. I've missed this. Eagle shifts into a fighting stance and holds out his gun while Sho activates his thrusters and points his double guns at me. Dodge. Whoop whoop. Okay, so the mechanic is basically QuickTime events. Got it. Dash out of the way, and his attack misses its mark. I equip one of my guns and return fire. He dodges, but my shot still grazes him, and he takes some damage. I boost forward. Sho moves back to keep the distance between us. He shoots again, but his aim is not accurate, and I weave away. Yeah, it has to be intentional. With gun in my hand, I take aim. Fire. Oh-ho, Shimmer Shield. Shimmer. Alright, since Sho likes using ranged weapons, I better close the distance and force him into a melee battle. I boost forward and slash. Wacha. Aha, there you go. Switch to my sword mid-boost and swing the blade in a high arc. Sho tries to block with his guns, and my sword lands on them with a loud crack. We struggle in a battle of wills, and sweat beads down my face. A loud roar escapes my lips. He's doing the anime thing. I don't know. Maybe. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun situation. Yeah, kinda. Maybe? I don't know. Breakthrough Sho's defense. I feel like we're so early in the game, there's no way to tell. Yep. Show's down. Ba-boyum. Alright. After a few minutes, Sho appears.
Not bad. I knew I made a good choice with you. I've got a sixth sense for these things.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
Anyway, we'll want to meet up tomorrow before the qualifier to practice. So what's your number?
We quickly exchange numbers. So, I guess I should go get some stuff done.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'll see you later then.
Pilot's Lounge always has something going on. Bye. Wait, what? Okay, cool. Head back towards the Pilot's Lounge. So far, every time I've passed through the lounge, it's been full of students. I'm sure I'll either meet someone cool or find something interesting to do there. When I enter the lounge, I'm surprised to see a crowd surrounding the bar. I can't make out anything intelligible from the jumble of words and voices, but it must be something big based on the sheer level of excitement in the room. Yeah, that's it. Pilot. Shit. Are they giving out free food? Because this is college, right? Force my way through the throng of people, much to the dismay of those behind me. Regardless, I ignore their protests and continue to make my way through until I hear the pilot beside me mention something about an Akira. Tetsuo! Kaneda! That sounds suspiciously like a person and not enough like a food. I turn towards the two girls I just overheard. Hey.
Hi?
What's an Akira?
I think you mean who is an Akira.
Maybe so. Oh, but there goes my chances for a free lunch. I could have really used an onigiri right now, too. Okay. Who's Akira?
How do you not know who he is? He's only the top pilot at Ace.
And so nice, too.
Yeah, he listens to you when you talk and treats everyone like they're important.
I guess. Like Donut?
Plus, he's a total dreamboat.
The first pilot blushes and her friend laughs. Right. But the qualifiers haven't happened yet. You mean from last year's rankings?
He's been a top pilot since his first year here.
Since first year?
Yep, he was on his team starting lineup.
Ah, so what year is he now?
Third year.
Suddenly, the first student perks up and grabs her friend.
Oh, he just looked at me! Did you see that?
What? Why didn't he notice me?
Notice me, senpai. Oh wow, that is a handsome man. Anyways, as if on cue, a path forms amid the throng of people, and a male pilot with white hair and kind eyes walks through. Well, he's got a name, and he's got a character model. So either he's going to serve as some form of mentor for the protagonist, or he's the guy what made that kid last year die. Whoop whoop. Yep. It's got a lot of ghosties around him. Our eyes meet for a second, his calm smile still intact. What would it not be? That can't be right. He must have recognized someone behind me and smiled at them. Regardless, after the departure of Akira and his group, the lounge feels quieter even though it's still full of students. Nothing special. Pilots turned back to whatever programs they were watching or ordered drinks at the bar. Others returned to the games they were originally playing. I stand awkwardly on my... How did I not notice, like, the full bar the first time we got in here? That's got, like, taps and everything. Huh. Everyone seems to be intent on their own thing, so I decide to head home. It's getting late anyways. I wait impatiently for the bus. When it pulls up, climb on and grab an aisle seat. Yeah, right. Did your oh wait, you didn't go to university. At CSU Northridge, we had a bar too. It had, full taps and everything. As the bus moves on, I dream of my beautiful bike the entire way home. The stinky people next to me, they smell like pee. Do uni bars in Australia not have full taps and everything? Is that a thing? I enter the house and hear laughter coming from the kitchen. I drop my bag on the floor and follow the sounds of my family and the delicious smells of dinner. Hey! I sit at the table and watch Nikki and Uncle Kaito move around the kitchen. They're wearing matching aprons. Looking good, Uncle. That apron really suits you. Brings out your eyes. Nothing?
That's it. I'm done.
Done with the apron, I guess. Well, no, I mean, they're in college, right? So they can't be like 16. You don't get in college at 16. He tears off the apron and tosses it aside.
You said I'd look cool.
Nikki giggles. You bought that? Jesus, man. Half of looking cool, dude, though, is confidence. You gotta own what you're wearing.
You did look cool. Every lady loves a man who can cook.
And I love a lady who cooks for me.
Amen.
Wow, that's vaguely misogynist. Huh. Anyway, Kaito sits beside me. We laugh as Nikki sticks her tongue out at us.
Men.
A good reaction. So, what are we having?
Guess.
Oh god, not this again. My reaction built in. Huh. Okay then. Well, I guess.
How was your day, bud?
It was alright.
Yeah. What kind of shenanigans did you get up to?
Nothing major. Had a class this morning, checked out my gear after. One of my teammates showed up, we had a practice simulation.
Sounds fun.
It was. I think we'll make a good team.
Who else is on the team?
Sho, myself, and a couple of girls.
Good-looking girls?
Why are you asking? Dude, that's creepy. Yeah, I guess. Kaito winks at me and I just shake my head. Weirdly identical looking girls. Nikki places full plates in front of us, then removes her apron and joins us at the table. If she just put the plates in front of us, what's that squishing sound?
What else did you get up to today?
I hung out at the pilot's lounge for a bit.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was. I actually learned a lot about this guy named Akira. He's the top tier pilot in the program.
So he's your rival.
Oh, let's not do this. Rival?
Yeah, these types of stories always need a villainous rival.
Oh, no. No. Well, he's actually a pretty nice guy. Well liked, even.
Really? Is he cute?
You're too young. How would I know?
Did the girls think he was cute?
I guess?
Accomplished, polite, and cute. You could learn a thing from him.
You can't learn to be accomplished. You just are accomplished. Just you become it. You can't do anything about cute either. Now, polite, that's another story. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Kaito cleans his... We never did find out what dinner was, by the way. Kaito cleans his plate, then rests a hand on his stomach and lets out a loud belch. Nikki and I blink at him.
I was simply complimenting the chef.
Really? Couldn't just say, hey, thanks for the grub. I should do the same. It's not polite to burp at the... No. Yeah, right.
Please don't. I'd rather not have them.
Kaito rests a hand on my shoulder. Wait, hold on a second. Kaito and I laugh as Nikki clears the table. Then Kaito rests a hand... Wait a minute, hold on a second. Nikki cooked. Kaito apparently helped. Why are Kaito and I not helping cleaning the table?
Sounds like you've had quite the day, bud.
It'll get easier once I'm in the swing of things.
Of course. Want to watch a movie or something before you two head to bed?
I almost say yes, but a long yawn escapes my mouth. Yeah, no kidding. There needs to be better division of labor. I'm pretty fried. I think I might go review some notes, then get to bed early. I've got qualifiers tomorrow.
That's fair. Nikki?
I'll join you when I'm done cleaning.
Or, you could help her clean, and that'll get the work done even faster, and you guys can just relax quicker. How about that? That's a thought. Yes, Nikki needs to rise up against the bourgeoisie and seize the means of production. The kitchen, apparently.
I'll help you.
There you go. That's perfect. I stand up and Kaito and Nikki both wave.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Come. Wave back and head to my room. In my room, I crawl into bed and grab my tablet to review my notes from today's class. I'm only partway through when my eyes grow heavy and I can't read any longer. I flick off the light, close my eyes. As I drift to sleep, I dream of tomorrow's qualifiers. And on that note, save and quit. AceAcademy.exe has stopped working. Well, on that note, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Just one more shout out for the Patreon supporters who were very gracious in their support and awesomeness in their supportingness. Pull the list back up. Yeah, I quit so hard. So thanks to all of our Patreon supporters in no particular order: Kate Macross, Edgewood Blake 83, the Geek Nights Podcast, Rochelle Mantanona, Mike Hudson, Brendan Brothers, Justin Chapman, Cole Guy, Pinup Citizen, George Davidson, and Ethan Fryer. Ha! And there we are. Thank you to all of them for helping to make this show possible, this and all the shows on this channel possible. Next time you see me will be with the bits for the last week, and will be for the last for the bits for the last Stephen Bomb, not the one that aired this Monday, the Wanted bomb, but for the last one. And then hopefully you'll see me on Acceptable Vices this week when we talk about hobbies, our nerdy hobbies, how to get into them, and how to not be a schmuck and spend a crap ton of money on them. That's it. Well, good night, folks.